listening to Lexington Steele Live with Lexington Steele and Gianna Michaels. Right here on LA Talk Radio.
What's going on, people? This is your main man, Lexington Steele, here on the Lexington Steele Live Show on LA Talk Radio on your Monday night. Now, we do not have Miss Gianna Michaels in studio tonight. We do anticipate her return next week. So let's keep her in mind, Miss Gianna Michaels. We'll be looking for you. But tonight, in studio, I have a very, very good friend of mine who has become very, very popular for a number of reasons, Miss Amira Adara.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. Now, look, people, this show is brought to you by none other than LexingtonSteel.com. That's LexingtonSteel.com for all your hardcore Evil Angel Lex Steele fare. And please give us a call at 818-570-5085. Once again, 1-818-570-5085. Oh, real quick. Amira stars in Lex Up Her Ass, #1. An Evil Angel production. Now, we've worked together, we worked together yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And prior to that, twice, I believe, right?
Yeah, last time when I was here, we worked together twice.
Okay, so we did Orgy Masters #5, which is a Jules Jordan video.
Yeah.
Right? And we had a very, very good time, to say the least. We were joined by the gentlemen were Prince Joshua and Rico Strong. And the ladies were, of course, Amira Adara, who's in studio tonight, Nina L.
Yeah. Jenna Ivory.
Jenna Ivory.
Valentina Neppi.
Now, and what was it?
No.
Brooke Wild.
Brooke Wild.
Brooke Wild. And Brooke we had on our show last week, or week before last. We had Brooke in studio on the Lexington Steele Live Show.
Cool.
But we do want to make an announcement before we go any further. Kiara. She showed me how to roll my tongue. Sometimes I mess up. Kiara Mia has directed and produced a movie called Keeping Up with Kiara Mia, in which she portrays kind of like the Kardashian type of family situation. And yours truly, Lex Steele, plays the Lamar Odom character. So I worked with, I can't remember the girl I worked with. But in any event, I played Lamar Odom. And she's having that movie release party tonight at Sam's Hofbrau. That's Sam's Hofbrau, HOFBRAU. And that's at 1751 East Olympic Boulevard in Los Angeles, 9021. So that's Keeping It with Keeping It with Kiara Mia release party at Sam's Hofbrau, 1751 East Olympic Boulevard, Los Angeles, 90021. I'll be there tonight, sometime after me and Amir have this wonderful hour together in which we have our clothes on.
Yeah.
Now, usually we start out with our clothes on, but we rarely, I guess we never end up with our clothes on when we get done with what we do. Now, I've traveled extensively through Europe, and Hungary has always been one of my favorite European cities to perform in. So that's where you're from?
Yeah, from Hungary, Budapest.
All right, so now there are two sides to the city. So are you from Buda or Pest?
Pest.
Okay.
Yeah.
So which is the older of the two sides of the city?
It's Buda, but yeah, it's almost the same.
Okay. So now is one of the cities more the modern side? Like, is it like, say, is Buda like old, old country Hungary, and Pest is like the more city-like metropolitan?
Yeah, it's pretty like metropolitan city, but in Budapest, in Buda and Pest also, we have like lots of old buildings, museums, like these things everywhere. So it's really nice. It's amazing.
It is, and it's amazing in that some of the buildings in Budapest are older than the United States of America, like literally.
I think so. Yeah.
It was crazy when have you been to Prague?
Yeah, I love Prague too.
So there's in Prague there's a long boulevard where all the stores are.
Yeah.
And then like at the end there's a courtyard with the old church.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That church, people's like 800 years old. It's like
Oh
the
my
church
God,
is
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool with the little marionettes that come around every
Yeah.
hour. It's like really, really special. So people, I would encourage you to put that on your bucket list for vacations. Prague, which is in the Czech Republic, Praha, as it is pronounced correctly, but I would encourage you to go to Budapest because there are women like Amir. This is where they come from. So what is it about Budapest that makes it such a popular part of the Triple X global community?
I don't know. You know, in Europe, more of the companies in Budapest, or now it start to be more in Prague also.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, honestly, but everybody comes there from every city. I mean,
Right.
everybody shoots there, so it's pretty
It
cool.
was popularized from the, John Sagliano is one of the Americans that were one of the first that shot. Have you ever shot for Pierre Woodman?
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
him.
See what I'm saying? People, if you know private, let me tell you something. If you want some good triple X, and I mean like the highest quality with the most fantastic, beautiful girls, all of them doing anals, none of them cum dodging, you got to check out anything from Private or Pirate, right?
Yeah.
Fucking incredible. Now we have two callers. We're going to address one right now, and we have another one that's on hold. Let's hit this one first. Hello, caller. This is Lexington Live Show. Talk to us.
Yes, hello. This is Pops from Drinking Dirty in Jersey. Is this Lexington Steele?
That's correct.
Hello, you hung motherfucker.
What's
Your
going on,
fist
man?
balloon is almost as big as Pops.
Hey, you're on the line here. You've got Amir Adar all the way from Budapest, Hungary. Talk to her.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, hey, Amir. Oh, you big-titted hunky. Oh, my God, I'm hungry for your ass. And not just because that's where you're from. I usually only fuck midgets, but, oh, my God, I think I make an exception for your honky ass.
Okay,
Oh,
thanks a
my
lot,
God.
caller. All right, we don't take that type of language here on the Lex Live Show. Hello, caller. This is Lex Live. You're live on the line.
Hey, this is Reg. I had to tweet out that I had to show support for Amira Adora. She was just so amazing.
Big
and
Reg.
So 16.
What's going on,
Got
brother?
that amazing booty.
Thank you so much.
Hey, it's going great. I'm watching the video of her, and she's got a beautiful smile, by the way, and I dig her accent.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And I know Lex definitely had the pleasure of working with her.
Oh yeah, we've done some. No, I know. Every time I think about it, I can't stop. So let me tell you something.
I don't blame you. I would be too.
Shit.
Yeah, we love you too.
All right, Reggie. Any questions for it?
Yes, definitely. What scenes do you plan to do in the future, or do you plan to do any feature scenes, or do you plan to do any kind of wild and crazy scenes, like I don't know, like bondage or anything? I mean, what do you want to do?
I mean, honestly, I wanna try everything what I like. So
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I wait for the opportunities and I will choose. But I hope I will have a lot.
Well, do
Here.
you want to do? I think when he said about the feature movies. Now, have you done some of the acting, like the dialogue movies, where like
Not
the feature
really.
movies? No, okay.
Not really. In Europe, we don't really have it. So here, okay, I was here already one time, but people need to know better my name and everything, and
Sure.
yeah. So I hope when the time's going on, it will be better. And I mean, it's pretty good now, but I want to try
Yeah,
more things.
yeah.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have a big name in the industry. I can definitely see that. You keep up the amazing work.
Thanks.
And like I said, I definitely tell that you definitely have a lot of passion in your scenes, and believe me, I definitely enjoy it. I tell you're really into it.
That's why I do it too. You guys enjoy it. So,
Oh yeah. All right, man. Thanks a lot, Reggie.
bye.
Thank you. Yeah, everybody have a good night.
Have a good one.
All right. So, one of the things that has always impressed me about performers that come from Europe, whether it's Budapest or Prague or Germany or Spain, everyone speaks English so well. Now, if you take an American like myself outside of America, we certainly rarely speak any language other than English and have no preparation to speak regular conversational Hungarian. How long have you been speaking English? Because your English is perfect.
I mean, my parents forced me when I was really young. Every time I don't know. I start when I was like 6 or before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks them because otherwise I don't know. Mm-hmm. But in Hungary, not a lot of people can speak English.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But normally, who comes from abroad here, they need to speak English because English you can use everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you live here or born here, when everybody speaks English, you can use it everywhere, so you don't really need to learn any other.
But in Hungary, everybody speaks primarily Hungarian, so...
Yeah.
Well, now, do you speak any other languages?
Honestly, a little bit of Spanish. I learn it right now also, because I can understand everything, but, to tell...
It's different. I'm telling you, man. I mean, like, when we come up through school, right, we can pick French, German, Spanish, right? Mm-hmm. And the way that we're taught, the foreign language that we take in classes is just for the classroom. And if we ever try to speak it out in Spain or in Mexico, we'd have no chance. Like, I took Spanish all the way up until like my sophomore year in high school. And I can't speak Spanish, I can maybe find a bathroom or a restaurant.
But more, I know this because I was the same way with the English first. So I really learned how to use it, like in the real life, when I met with a lot of people, foreign people, so I can use it.
So, but you knew English very well before you came over here. You were already speaking.
Yeah, because I worked a lot all over in Europe, and so mostly I know it from my work because companies from abroad and everything.
Yeah. All right, let's take this call coming in. Hello, caller. This is Lex Live with Amira Adar in studio. Talk to her.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Amira.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, shit. This is exciting. I'm actually on.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Well, I wanted to ask, could you say something in Hungarian?
Yeah. What you want to hear?
Ask her a question. Ask her a question and she'll answer you in Hungarian.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to ask, could you come back to Africa with me so we can have like 1,000 babies and live on a farm? How would you say that in Hungarian?
I mean the answer? Or the question?
Yeah, answer him.
How do you say you're very pretty in Hungarian?
Okay. Nem hiszem, hogy ez megtörténhet, de köszönöm az ajánlatot.
So what did you say?
That's beautiful.
I said I don't think it could happen, but thank you for the offering.
Hey, call.
Oh, well, another try. I'll give you a call with the question. I didn't think I'll go through. Hi, Alexa.
Hey, what's going on, man? Anything else?
No, I'm actually just trying to not sweat like an escaped convict. So
no problem.
I'll just let you continue.
Okay, man. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
All right, we're going to go to this one right away. Hello, call. You're live on Alexi's Live Show. Talk to us.
Hey.
Do we have you there, caller? Okay, we must have lost that one. Not a problem. Okay. So, I'm having some problems, technical problems. There we go. So tell me, Amir, how did you come up with your name?
My name is Arabic because when I started, my first agent and, the friends, they told me I'm a little bit looks like Arabic because my face and my nose and everything. So I was like, okay, let's choose an Arabic name. So I went through like the meanings and everything, and I really like this name. Amira means princess, and Adara means virgin. What? It's not true anymore. But, but yeah, I like the name.
No, it's not true anymore.
I don't think so.
Well, and I don't know why this comes up with the speaking of virgin and virginities. When did you have sex for the first time?
When I was 17.
Okay, so you weren't early into sex. I mean, 17 is about normal, or that's
Normally,
late.
honestly, in Hungary, earlier. It's the normal.
So tell me, how early is the normal in Hungary?
I don't know. Sometimes, like, people do it like 14
Yeah.
or 15, you know. So for Hungarian meaning, I did it pretty late.
Wow. Boyfriend or just
Yeah.
one night stand?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Yeah, boyfriend or yeah, one night stand?
No, not one night stand. He was my first boyfriend.
Your
Yeah.
first boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend now?
No.
I tell you, a lot of guys wonder whether girls are married or have boyfriends or are single. Do you think that if you had a boyfriend that you'd want that person in the industry, or does it not matter?
For me, it doesn't matter, honestly. I mean, I just like the person and I don't care what he's doing or what he's not doing. I just, you know.
Well, in terms of, a lot of times it can be difficult for one person to be in Triple X and the other person to not be in Triple X. And then
Yeah.
and the dynamics are different when the guy's in it and the girl isn't, or when the girl is in it and the guy is not, and if they're both in it. Now, if they're both in it, it can work out
Or it
very
could be
well, or
also difficult.
or it
I
could be
don't
very
know.
difficult. Now, obviously, we have Annika Albright and Mick Blue.
Yeah, they are
who-
amazing.
Amazing couple, amazing
Yeah.
people in their own rights. A married couple, and they are the current male and female avian performers of the year.
Yeah, I saw
which
that.
is fantastic.
Yeah, they are fantastic.
Yeah.
For them, it works.
And what's
I mean,
crazy is it is actually that they both actually won as female performer and male performer.
Yeah.
That they are married is
Yeah.
just really a coincidence.
Yeah,
So I've worked.
they did it.
Have you worked with Mick?
Mick, yeah.
Now,
a
did you
few
work
times.
with Mick in Europe or once? Not
No,
until you got here. No?
when I
Okay.
was here last time, yeah.
Okay. I've won Male Performer of the Year 3 times.
Oh,
when you were a little girl.
congratulations.
2000, 2002, and 2003. So where were you in 2000?
2000, yeah.
You were what? You were like in grade school? You weren't even in grade school yet.
Exactly. I finished the grade school at 2010.
Oh yeah, so yeah, I was already the man by the time you got it.
Yeah.
We'll leave that. We'll leave that. And then 2009, I went into the Hall of Fame, Avian Hall of Fame in 2009.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So, I've been around the block a little bit. But one of the things that a lot of the stars in today's movie market use social media as a way to build their stardom. How do you feel about girls who call themselves stars but are not working as hard or as often as you are a star and you're making that star happen? How do you feel about girls that are using social media instead of actually going out and doing the work?
I don't know because I mean I started my social media like a little bit later because in Hungary it's not a big the Twitter and these things yet. So, but somebody told me it could be good, so I just started and it's really good. So,
Yeah.
because I do everything for my fans and I get everything from them mostly. So, it's a good thing I can talk with them.
And what is your Twitter so people know out there?
My Twitter is Amira Adara Triple X.
Yeah. Don't you love the way she says that? The way it just rolls off the tongue. Oh my God. I'm just you got me over here thinking about the stuff that we've done together, and I have to say I can't wait to work with you again. How long did you work in Europe before you came to the United States?
I do it like when I was 18, so now 5 years ago.
Okay, so now you worked in what countries or what cities and what countries in Europe?
Mostly in Budapest, but I worked a lot in Prague, in Spain, in London. A lot of times, I mean in the UK.
Even London. Yeah, I went out there one time.
Yeah, it's really cool there. I love it.
What
So
about Berlin? Did you ever go?
No, not
You
yet.
never worked in Berlin?
No.
Berlin is. Let me tell you something. You know, you've probably heard stories about Berlin. Well, let me say they don't play. It goes down. No. You know where it goes down? In Amsterdam. Have
Yeah.
you ever been to Amsterdam?
I was there, but not for work.
Yeah, just for recreation.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I was there when I was younger with my parents,
Oh,
just for
okay.
visiting.
So you got to go now. You got to go now that you're an adult, because people, yeah, Amsterdam. We have Amsterdam, Hungary, particularly Budapest. So Amsterdam, Budapest, Prague, Berlin. Now, have you ever traveled to South America, perhaps?
No.
Okay. All right. There used to be a time when talent like ourselves would be flown everywhere. Not, you're from Europe, so you would fly often by train. You would travel throughout Europe. Well, here in the States, we'd be shooting in Mexico or Dominican Republic, Costa Rica, Rio,
Yeah.
having places that we would go over here. So, given the difference between what you experienced while working in Europe and then now working in the United States, what are some of the differences that you've seen as a performer, and not so much, or whether it's from the production standpoint or whether it's from the talent?
I mean, the really big difference here, it's more a common thing to do porn.
Okay.
So here there is a lot of there is a lot of porn parties like almost every week.
Yeah, well, here we are in Hollywood, right next to Hollywood here in LA. So
Yeah, and we don't have this in Europe. I mean, I never, people just normally don't speak about porn. They watch it, they like it, but not that common like here. So when I was here, it's like a big thing if you do it. So I was like, oh my God, it's just like.
So how did it feel then the first time you went to a Triple X event, whether it was in Las Vegas or here in Los Angeles, when all of a sudden everyone knew your name and people were very, very, appreciative that they were in front of, just in your presence?
I was really excited.
Yeah.
I was like shaking and everything
Yeah.
because we also don't have like a red carpet events, and I was in
for Triple X, rarely do they have any type of events where there'll be a red carpet just for Triple X.
I was in the AVN nomination party before, so not in the AVN, but next time.
Next year, I'm sure. But that's, oh my God! Wait, did you have any nominations this year?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, let me tell you something. That was only because the majority of your stuff maybe hadn't hit, but I'm sure you'll be, up to your head in nominations going into next year. But when you went to your first event, and you saw like the people are right there, and it can be kind of intimidating or kind of scary at first, because it's like, holy shit, these people are an arm's length away, and people say crazy stuff.
Yeah, I know.
And they want to put their hands on you too.
Yeah. It was like exciting, but in a good way. First, I was scared, but after I was like, I just enjoyed it. I was like, oh, I love it. I just want to go a lot. Yeah.
So let's take this call. I think we have. Hello, caller. This is Lex Steele Live.
Hello.
Talk to us.
Hey, how you doing, Lex? And how you doing to the beautiful face that I be seeing online? How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm fine. You want to know where I'm calling from?
You know what? Tell Amira. You see me here every week. I got this young lady here in studio tonight. Talk to Amira.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing? I like
Good.
your. I don't know if we can say the website right now, but I love that one scene that you did with the.
Go ahead,
with
say
Rico Strong.
Say it. What
Okay. Black on Blondes.
Yeah, I loved it too.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yo, that scene right there, that's the scene I think that puts you on the map for me.
Oh,
Like, I really
thanks.
enjoyed that scene.
I hope I will do a lot of things like that.
I think you have already. You and Rico did some good work yesterday.
Yeah, I just
you
worked
guys
with him
were
yesterday.
putting in work. I was
And I
right
also
there.
seen the one scene that you did with her too, Lex. That was a good scene too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, which for my movie Lex Up Her Ass, or what other?
Yeah, definitely. Evil
Okay.
Angels all day.
There we go. There we go, the one and
Yeah,
only.
I
Okay.
enjoyed it every day too.
Oh yeah.
But I'm calling. I just want to say, Lex, I appreciate what you do. You've been in the game. You like a legend in the game.
Thank you very much.
It's not you one of the top 5 ever that ever did it. You know, I've been watching adult movies for a long time. I remember my first scene with you. One of the first things I ever seen was with you and another young lady on a boat scene. I don't know what movie that was, but that was back on adult movies was on VHS. But I was like, whoa. But
yeah.
I'm calling from. I just want to give another shout out to all the armed forces. I'm an active duty service member calling from South Korea. So I just want to give a shout out to all the active duty members calling that's listening around the world. I also respect what we all do. So just a big shout out to those guys.
Yeah. You know, if you ever get a chance, not to cut you off, but if you ever get a chance to see any of my movies under my company, Mercenary Pictures, I do give a shout out to you guys in the armed services, domestic and abroad, and I definitely want to give my appreciation to you for what you do, because obviously what we do in our industry pales in comparison to the services and protection you guys provide. So thank you.
Yeah.
Carl, I appreciate that.
Oh, I appreciate that, Lex. I do. I appreciate that. Another thanks. A big, because I'm from Jersey too. I never knew that you was from Jersey.
What part of Jersey?
Like your YouTube. I'm from South Jersey, AC actually.
Okay, from Morristown. We're both from the same state.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Cool.
And like I watch all the every time. I hope y'all. One thing I wish that you could really do is do the uploads on YouTube more quicker. So like today's Monday in the States, where I'm at is Tuesday.
Right.
So I won't get that upload on YouTube until like Friday night or something like that. So I definitely always watch all your interviews.
Okay.
Back when Michelle G was back on the show, all your shows, I watch all of them. But keep what you're doing, and I continue to stay tuned. So thanks for taking my call, Lex.
All right, man, and don't hesitate to call back, brother. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
All right, now take care. Be safe out there, man.
Have a good one.
I appreciate that.
All right.
More.
We got one more caller right on the heels. Hello, caller. You're on the line with Lex Steele Live. Talk to us.
Hello.
How are you, Lexington Steele? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm great. I'm with Amira Dar. Talk to her.
Hi.
My darling, you are absolutely beautiful. How you doing?
Thank you so much. Very good. You?
Very, very good. Maya, I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Are you shooting scenes back and forth? Are you shooting scenes in the States, or are you shooting scenes back and forth? Or are you just strictly shooting scenes in the States?
No, before I shot a lot of scenes in Europe, and this is my second time in the States.
Awesome.
Yeah, but not the last. For sure.
Are you planning to shoot scenes with Black.com, with Flash Brown in the future?
Yeah, I think so. I would like to.
Have you ever worked with Black.com yet?
Not yet, but
what?
It's planned.
You haven't worked for Black? I mean, I thought every girl that does R has worked for Black.com.
Not yet, but
I'm the only black guy that has not worked for Black.com.
I would like to, so we work on it.
Alexis Steele, I want to ask you one more question.
Sure.
Before I let you go, are you planning to do future more scenes with this beautiful lady right here?
Lady? I mean, the thing is I have a number of lines that I do outside of Evil Angels, so we'll definitely have something for Amira without question. And we need to do a POV.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, maybe that might be the next one.
Oh, cool.
All right, caller. Anything else?
All right, you take care, man. You have a good one.
Okay,
You
thanks
too.
very much, man.
Thank you. You're very beautiful, Maya. Take care.
Thanks. Have a good one.
All right. Hello, caller. You are on the line with Amira Adar on Alexa Live Show. Talk to her.
Hi.
Oh, hey, Amira.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. How are you? Yeah, I just heard this is your second time in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, my name's Tony.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
What's
talking
up,
to you.
Tony?
Nice talking to you, Lex. Second time in the States. I had two questions, actually.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to do in the States?
Work.
Ah.
Honestly, this is my favorite
I can
thing.
tell that you like your work. I don't know. Is there anything American that you come to like?
I mean,
Like,
I just started to drive here, so I pretty like the automatic cars. It's a big thing because we don't really have in Hungary.
Okay.
I love the weather here. I don't know. I was here for Halloween. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
I loved it.
Okay.
And for
You guys, so
Thanksgiving,
Halloween is some. Sorry, then Halloween is something new for you, or they don't celebrate Halloween over there?
I mean, we know there is Halloween, but we don't have like big parties. People don't really dress up or,
That'd be like Halloween
yeah.
party.
So it's
and
not that
Oh,
big
okay.
like out here. Yeah.
big Halloween parade, and
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A little bit of Hungary tradition. Okay, something you can take back from the States there.
Yeah.
And, well, since I don't know if they're big on holidays out here, tomorrow is St. Patty's Day.
I hear about.
Oh yeah.
I
You hear
need to
about-
wear
oh, okay.
green, right?
Yeah, I suppose we're March
Yeah.
17th. Safe, good
Yep,
call,
she's very in
caller. I
culture
forgot
already,
about that.
pinching them. And then you need to try a green beer. It's a St. Patrick's Day tradition.
Okay, I will.
Try a green beer.
Okay.
What great that you're back here in the States working, and your work is awesome, and hope to have more scenes of you out. And Lex, big ups to you, man, doing
Thank
a
you.
big long time, showing respect, and keep the newcomers in the game, and make sure they respect the women like you do.
Most appreciated.
Yeah.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All
No
right, cool.
problem.
Take care.
Take care.
So, what type of work did you do before movies? Because you said you like your work. Was there another job that you had that you liked before adult?
Honestly, no.
Ah.
I mean, I have like student jobs next
Yeah.
to school, like in the summer, but I worked in a medical company
Yeah.
in the summer, but I didn't work before.
Now,
like real.
well, do you dance? Do you dance?
No.
No. Do you have any plans to be in dancing?
Dancing? No, I don't think
Because
so.
I mean, that's a. I mean, a lot of girls develop popularity as performers. I mean, they go on the road to feature dance, and either you can really be out there, working the pole. And some girls do that. I mean, you have a
Yeah.
very nice booty, so you might want to get on there and do some twerking. I don't know.
Yeah, honestly,
booty shaking.
I love shooting
Yeah.
movies, so this is my thing.
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I never
Okay.
tried dancing, so maybe I like it,
Yeah.
but I like what I do right now,
Yeah.
so I just wanna keep doing this. And I study in the university back at home.
Yeah.
So I wanna finish that first, and after I wanna make my own company also. Next to porn, of course.
Yeah.
I don't want to stop it. So yeah.
So you have some more studies to do back home, or are you
Yeah.
continuing it here?
No, I want to finish
You gotta
first
go
at
back
home. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So women in this industry are considered like sex heroes, and so are the guys, of course. But what are the differences that you've noticed between the male fans here and how they approach female performers when they meet them versus back home when they see female performers and meet them?
I mean, at home I don't really meet with fans.
So even if they, I'm sure they would recognize you. Because internet here, same as internet there.
Yeah, but I told already it's not a common thing. So even if they recognize, they cannot say if we are in the streets or everything. Sometimes I got it. Sometimes it's happened, but normally they just don't say it, even if they
Yeah.
recognize.
Oh yeah.
Here I get more like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it. I believe. So you work with quite a few people that I know as good friends of mine. Rocco. So you've worked with Rocco.
Yeah,
Rocco,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And Nacho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a very good friend of mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
He's a crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's my man though. That's my man.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of stuff that we do in this industry is considered over the top.
Yeah.
If a regular person even saw what we did yesterday, they would be, they would blush at the very least, right?
Yeah.
So,
Probably.
are there things that you've come across where you said, "Hey, that I will not do," and what is that?
I mean, I still like what I do because I just do every time what I do, what I did every
you
time,
like,
what
okay.
I like, what So I never really tried before like bondage and these things because it's like more intimate for me. But now I don't know. Maybe I want to try it.
So then, have you been approached by King to do some stuff?
I never
there?
shot with them because I don't do what they
Right.
shoot. So that's why, yeah.
So you're not into anybody putting hands on you in that way.
I don't say I'm not into it, but I mean, I don't really know that thing.
Yeah. So let that come down the road.
I
perhaps.
think I will like it if I try because I'm interested, but I'm afraid to try it. You know, I don't know how to start with who or something.
Well, I
so.
mean, hey, if they get, the opportunity, I'm sure they've tried to get you until now, and
Yeah.
So if you choose to do it and take that step, I mean, there's some good stuff. They know what they're doing. That's for sure.
Yeah. So now I work on it. I just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, have you ever seen or been in a situation where you're like, man, that is too much for me? Has there ever been like a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-1? Have you done a gangbang yet?
I mean, for me, the 3 guys, it's okay. With more, I never did.
Okay.
It's in Europe. It's not a gangbang. Here, it's a gangbang. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel comfortable with 3 guys. I love it. With 4, I don't know. I just don't.
Your hands would be full. I mean, but
I like to pay attention with everybody.
Yeah.
I like to do what they like. So, and if it's too much, I cannot concentrate to everybody,
Yeah.
and that's why I don't. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, now let me ask you. So since you got out here in Los Angeles, right? What are some of the things, or what are the ways that America surprises you? Not visiting is one thing, but once you moved here and have been here for a sustained amount of time, what are some of the things that are very, very different from what you're used to?
I mean,
Your car. I mean, you're driving
Yeah.
automatic instead of a manual.
Yeah, this is like for me a big thing right now, and I mean here is like what I see. Everybody happy, everybody nice with
Yeah.
me. I mean, I don't know with you or whatever, but if I go to a store or whatever, they smiling, they say me good things, even if girls and guys and everybody. So not
So not everybody's hitting on you. Some people are just saying hello. Just
Yeah, just
good
why
morning.
not?
Right,
And
right.
in Hungary, not a lot of people like that. Maybe because I don't know, just maybe of the bad weather or whatever.
Well,
but
do you feel that the weather? I mean, okay, that's one thing that along the lines that we're talking about. Is the weather that you've experienced being in LA? Do you think it really does have people's energies different than maybe a place where it's not so warm all year round? Is that something that's real?
yeah, I think so because I see that because in Hungary, in the winter time, everybody
Yeah.
is just running and don't speak with the others, and I can understand that.
And
Because
how long is a winter
It's
in
it's
Budapest?
3 months, but it depends which year. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it starts later.
So by November, it's already cold, but
Yeah.
not snowy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
already
yeah.
snowing by November.
No. It's
Okay.
it's cold, but maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, in March, we had snow, and normally
yeah.
we don't have that time. So it's like crazy.
It's crazy. I had my family out here from New Jersey. Not this past Christmas. I went back home. I used to go home like 4 times a year in New Jersey. Brought them out here for last Christmas, and my nephew and I went down to Venice Beach on Christmas Day, and it was 82 degrees, right? We had shorts and tank tops on, and he could absolutely not believe it. And I was like, yeah, man. I was like, out here, the weather is ridiculous.
I know.
But do you miss the changing of, well, no, you don't spend the majority of your year here. The majority of your year is still spent in Budapest.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have the changing of seasons over there, whereas here it's like
Almost the
this
same.
all year round.
Yeah.
I not that I want to, freeze and snow, but I miss snow. I was home
Yeah,
for
me
Christmas in
too.
Jersey. It didn't snow at all.
honestly, I love the changing and everything. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? So I don't say it's better or worse, just different. This is a big difference.
Yeah.
So I mean, I love the snow. I like also skiing, snowboarding.
I was going to ask you, so you ski and snowboard?
Yeah.
Which you prefer?
I started when I was really young with skiing. Just after, it was boring because I did it a long time and I already did everything what I can.
Yeah.
So after I started snowboarding, and I still can learn. So now that it's much more important.
Now, I heard that ski, as I understand it, snowboarding is more difficult than skiing. Is that true?
If you start with skiing and after you try to learn snowboarding, yes.
Yeah.
Because your legs used to it, and it's two different thing on your leg, and the other is one. So it's but if you start with snowboarding, it's easy.
Okay. Wow, it looks so much fun. I've done it.
Yeah.
One time I went to Utah, right? And and we were, I tried skiing. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't stay up. And then I was like, forget this. And I even took the class, of course. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna try snowboarding. And then that was even worse.
Don't give up. I started like that.
Yeah, I should have kept.
Yeah,
Nah,
you need
you know
to
what?
just practice. It takes time.
Yeah.
But after it will be amazing.
Nah, I gave it because I didn't want to break my legs. I was concerned about breaking my, because if I break my legs, I would have been out of work, and we couldn't have that.
First, you need to start slow because a lot of people are like, oh, I can do it like fast or whatever, and after they just fell down.
They see everybody on
no.
TV. They see the guys that do it professionally or competitively, and they think that they can just hop on the snowboard and do it. I'm telling you, that shit is hard.
I know.
So you have a very athletic figure. Do you work out regularly, or how do you stay in such great shape?
When I was younger, every time I did something. I mean, I did Aikido for 8 years. I do the skiing, snowboarding every time, running, or I did a lot of things.
So Aikido, huh?
Yeah.
So if someone like walked up on you, see, you guys got to watch out. If you see Amira Dar, don't think you just walk up on her.
Yeah.
You might put put a couple moves on her.
Exactly.
So what about swimming? Were you ever into swimming?
When I was in the primary school, we needed
way
to.
back.
Yeah,
Okay.
we needed to go every week.
Yeah.
I mean, but honestly, not really. I like to swim, but
Have you ever been? You ever been to South Beach, Miami? You wait. So you haven't been to Miami?
not yet. I would like to go there.
So have you worked for Bang Bros
No.
or Reality Kings?
Reality Kings, yeah, but back home and
They came
here.
out there, huh?
No, they have like a directors
In
there.
L.A. But I'm talking about in Miami.
No, in LA I
Yeah.
shot for Reality Kings and in Budapest.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I because in Miami is, you've got to visit Miami. I'm telling you all the the spots to go. Well, in Miami they actually have a pretty good industry there. Like you can go to Miami and a lot of companies are shooting there regularly. There's a lot of girls on the sites are also out of Miami.
Yeah.
And some fly out here to do some work, and sometimes they just stay in Miami and shoot all the time. So,
Yeah. I hope I will go this time.
Yeah.
Just
sometime.
probably I work every day here, so maybe they cannot
Yeah.
find, the...
Well, okay, now I'm sure that a year or so ago, now you've been shooting for how long here in Steele? This is your second trip in town, but you've been in LA for over the course of 2 years or so, right?
I came here first in last September,
Okay.
and I went home in December, and now I came back in February.
All right. So you're familiar with all the commotion over the use of the condom in scenes.
Yeah.
Okay. So back home in the European industry, did anybody take notice of what's been happening over here? How is it, what were people saying in Europe about what was happening over here?
Normally we don't need to use it. But there are few companies who use it also, and sometimes when American companies come here, we need to use it. So people, in the industry don't really like it.
Yeah. So it's no
We
different
can
than over there
understand
here.
why, but we don't have the same things there.
Yeah.
Why they did it here?
Okay.
So maybe that's why for us it's not.
Yeah, because we definitely have there's things going on that are outside of the real reasons
Yeah.
to use or not use. Different things are at play.
Yeah, there is like both. There is a good and bad side, you know. I can honestly I can understand why they did it here because you know they need to save people.
Yeah. Well, do you I don't know if you know yesterday when we were in the orgy scene, there was a lot of activity. I didn't know you always had your hand, whether it was me or Rico or Prince.
Yeah.
You were very busy. But some of the girls in the scene were there was some girl play going on. Do you like girls? Do you ever do scenes with girls? Okay.
Yeah.
So, is that something that you discovered about yourself that you enjoyed girls? Was that something that came with movies, or you knew that before you got into the business?
No, it came with movies. I didn't try before, but I really like it.
Yeah.
Just, you know, in the industry, there is a lot of girls who doesn't like girls, just do because, you know, the money or everything. So I like to work girls who really into girls. So it could be really good.
Okay. So now, when you've done a girl scene, have you been in a position to be the dominant or the submissive?
I can be both because, you know, it depends on the other.
Yeah.
Because if the other is more dominate, I can be submissive. If the other is more submissive, I can be dominate. So I can enjoy both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a scene where you use a strap on?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to see that.
It's pretty cool to use it.
Yeah, I'd like to see how you get down when when you with another girl. I would like to see that.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
So what are some of your personal plans? I mean, do you see yourself, getting married? Do you want to have kids, family down the road, or what's in the future for you on a personal level?
Yeah, I would like to have family and children and everything. I don't know when because first I need to find the good guy.
Find the one, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not in a hurry at all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
if it's happen. If not. I'm like that. I can enjoy the life anyways. I mean.
Yeah.
So.
Now, do you plan to relocate permanently to the States, or you want to? I know you said you want to finish your education back home. But do you see yourself being here permanently or in your person?
It's a really good question because I love to be here, but when I'm here, I really miss home. My family is there, all of my family, my friends there.
Yeah.
I have already here a lot of friends,
Yeah.
so I don't know yet, but for sure I want to stay longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. They do have, they change the rules all the time, though. I don't know. Maybe you should just get married to like Lexington Steele. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get that mayor's license, you know what I'm saying? But you would have to move in with me. And I know girls that you probably know girls that have done it where they and then the crazy thing about it is I think when they look at it from the very beginning, they don't take into consideration they actually have to move in with that person, and the people will come at any time of the day to make sure you guys are together and ask all types of crazy questions.
I just saw this in the movies. I mean, I just hear about it, and it's great. I mean, I don't want to be here like that because I just not in that way. I cannot do that, I don't like. If I can do it like a normal way, I will.
Yeah.
And I will see.
Yeah.
I will see.
That's, I would love to see what your kids are going to look like. If you had a daughter, like your daughter's going to be very pretty. You're going to have to, make sure your husband is big enough to fight off all the young dudes that are going to be coming after him. So, when you got to the United States, there's a lot of guys that are packing, and it's not just the brothers that are bringing a lot of size. Do you find that there's a difference in the way the European performers are actually performing their sex versus the way the American performers are performing their sex?
I mean, here is a lot of, it's like more gonzo scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's faster, like we done the few hours.
Yeah.
And back at home, normally a shoot is all day.
Like, but the sex is all day too?
Not, but you know, we do there a lot of like interactive things, but it takes a lot of time, you know, to get it, or like dialogues or everything, or there it's like, and I hear about here, you know, also with the locations not the same. So because
Over there, it'd be like the same place every time?
yeah, you can get
Yeah.
it for all day, here
Yeah.
for hours or something like that.
Yeah, and then,
so
yeah.
it's also so there we just take the time, you know, we there all day or half day it's scene.
Yeah.
So the performers maybe a little bit like harder there,
Yeah.
but I mean,
So you're saying the guys are a little bit more passionate, or is it more that they just don't care whether they're hurting the girl or not? They're just smash banging.
it's
Do you
about
like
the,
that?
it's about the company, but
Yes,
and a lot of
okay.
people says European people like they think the American guy is more passionate, but the Americans think the Europeans more passionate. So I'm like, I think it depends on the person.
Well, there is a difference between passion and aggression.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So like that, I think could be a distinguishing factor. You know, because I know I've copied the aggression that I've seen of European male performers, and I've used the passion that I have as a black male performer.
Yeah.
And you know, the combination I've used to arrive at my point.
It works.
Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I don't know, but it's really great to have you. And I had a good friend of mine, Mario Rossi. I don't know if you ever met Mario.
I don't think so.
Carlos Vari was his name, last name, Hungarian dude. And good friend of mine, he when he first started performing over here, he didn't know a word of English. And he, you know, was in here for a number of years. And so I've known a couple of people from Hungary, and I've always enjoyed going over there. I was over there one time. The guy's house we were staying at for breakfast, he took out raw bacon, right?
Yeah.
And then he put a big half cake of butter and spread it on the bacon, and then just started slicing up. I never knew about that. Have you ever?
No, I never.
Okay, I didn't
I
know
never
what
had
it was
that. It's not like a Hungarian thing.
Okay, I thought it was like, I was going to ask you, what's that called? Like, the
We
raw
have a lot
bacon?
of good food, but this is not one of them.
I mean, that's called a heart attack anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's like a heart attack in the making, whether it's
Yeah.
here or there. Oh my God, that's what's up though.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
but we have really good food like goulash or
Yeah.
like chicken
Do you
soup.
cook? Can you cook?
No, sadly no.
Well, okay, so
I cannot cook because I don't know, alone I don't want to start it, and honestly I don't really have time for learn it. But I will make time for that.
you gotta learn. Well, you know, the thing is when you're single, you know, it's hard to shop because you don't want to get too much and then not be able to finish it before it goes bad, and then so you end up, you know, let me tell you something. My refrigerator right now looks the same as the refrigerator I had when I was in college, right?
Yeah,
Water,
I know what you mean.
Ketchup,
The
right?
same, exactly.
Juice, the lemonade.
At home I have the same.
Yeah.
And I mean I'm pretty good in ordering. I in Hungary I know the best places where to order, what to order, so I'm really and I like to go in the restaurants.
You said you're very good at ordering.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good.
We're like, yeah, how about Chinese tonight? Yes, I know just the place.
Yeah, exactly. And I like to, I mean, here also, I don't really have time to cook, and I don't really, because, you know, if I have time to go out with friends and eat, I prefer that.
You prefer that, yeah.
So
have time to have conversation.
I have
now.
already favorite places here, so I just, yeah.
All right, we're going to take one more call before we get out of here.
Okay.
Hello, caller. This is Lexington Live Show. Talk to us.
Hello.
Hey, this is Tony again. It's called earlier. I meant to ask you, Lex, tonight, is that the Keeping Up with the Kiera Mia thing at Sam's South Bar? You going to be there? Or
Yes, I will be. I'll be in attendance, yeah, at 1751 East Olympic Boulevard at Sam's Hot Brow.
Okay, yeah. I was making sure it was today. I was just like, damn, I forgot. All right,
Yep.
cool.
There it is.
All right.
Okay, thanks a lot, man. So now, when are you going back? When are you returning to Hungary?
In May.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be here for some more time.
Yeah.
For a number of months. Okay.
Never enough, but yeah.
So you said that you do miss home sometimes. So.
Yeah.
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
No, but I miss my family,
Yeah.
my friends, my cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have pets at home?
Yeah, I have a cat.
What kind of cat?
It's just like a house cat. It's
Yeah.
a red one. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I have
very
a
nice.
dog. I know, the pet thing is very important. I can stand to be away from my dog for.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't. For a dog, I love dogs also. I love
Yeah.
cats also. Just for sure, I don't have time for a dog because
Yeah.
I'm not at home.
And cats also have a person. They seem to not miss you if you're not there. They
She
do.
miss me every time. Yeah.
Okay. So when you come home, she goes crazy when you come home.
Yeah.
I would go crazy too. If you came home to me, I would be like, I'm never leaving here. So no, like when you're on camera, what would you say that is going through your mind? I mean, are you in a different fantasy world when you're performing, or do you find yourself really focusing in on the guy you're working with? Because different girls have different ways of doing it.
Yeah. I mean, normally I'm a little bit shy, but when I'm on set, I just let it go.
Yeah.
I can do everything, and the most important thing for me to enjoy it, really, and the others also enjoy it,
Yeah.
because I mean, it's also good for everyone. It's good for us, good for the company, good for the viewers. So this is the most important thing, I think.
And when one of the things I always want to ask the women, and this I just came across the thought, how is it when you're looking into the camera? Does that ever get it? Some directors want you to look into the camera to make eyes to the camera. When you do that, is that something where you're thinking like, okay, I'm just going to do this real quick, or are you really trying to seduce the guy at home or the girl, whoever's watching?
Yeah, I try to do that because it's like more. It could be more personal.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
like the
people like that.
participation,
Yeah.
And do you find that a lot of people want you to speak in foreign language while you're having sex?
Not really, because if I saw already, if somebody come from Spanish, they're Spain, they like to speak Spanish, or from France, they like to speak in French because it's like they know the language.
Yeah.
It sounds sexy, but the Hungarian language, not a lot of people know it, and it's like,
that's true.
so that's why maybe not. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay. I mean, that if you speak a foreign language to any guy, it's gonna send him over the top. And I meant to remind you yesterday, you should have been speaking like. Imagine if you were speaking Hungarian and Valentino was speaking Italian, Rico was speaking Ebonics. No, that's a joke.
Okay.
But that would have been such a turn. You should do that.
Yeah, but normally they
You
just
can
don't.
make it sound sexy. You can make it sound sexy.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like when you're at home and you're with another Hungarian gentleman, and you guys are doing your thing, you're speaking Hungarian to the dude.
Sure.
And I'm sure it sounded good in his ear.
Yeah, maybe I will try.
Next time we work together, I'm gonna be like, yo, Amir, no English.
But for me, it's quite weird because it's like, but I can do it.
You could say, I know, you could almost say virtually anything and I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If you spoke Hungarian while we were doing our scene, it would be a very, very short scene.
Maybe that's why it's better if I didn't do it.
Let me tell you something. It would either be a very, very short scene, or it would either be a double pop shot scene.
Okay.
Maybe depending on the date, maybe triple.
Oh.
That depends if I go to bed early the night before.
Okay, next time I know what I need to do.
Oh yes, we will do that again. So before we get out of here, I want to make sure that once again people know where they can find you on. Are you also on Instagram as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can tell everybody Instagram, Twitter, if you're on Facebook, and also the correct spelling of your name.
My name is Amirah and Adara. This is the correct spelling. And I'm on Twitter, like Amira Adara XXX, and Instagram Amira _Adara X. Yeah, and Facebook I don't have.
Okay. You know, a lot of people are not really doing Facebook anymore.
I mean, Facebook is like you cannot even post things.
Yeah,
like,
it sucks with that.
In our industry, so it's like it's not for that.
And you know what I'm saying? When I post on Facebook, very rarely I post good stuff, and if the responses don't come, from my Facebook. It's primarily from me, Instagram and Twitter. So, to all those people out there, you can hit me at LexSteele11 on Twitter and Lexington.Steele on Instagram. This is your man Lexington Steele on the Lex Steele Live Show on LA Talk Radio with Miss Amira Adara in country from the wonderful city of Budapest, Hungary.
Yeah.
Did I say it? Is it Hungary or Hungary? How you say it?
Hungary, whatever. I don't know. We say it Magyarország.
Ooh.
It's Hungarian.
I just want to listen to Amira all night, all day and all night. Lex Live Show. See you next week.
You're listening to Lexington Steele Live with Lexington Steele and Gianna Michaels. Right here on LA Talk Radio.